Yo, what's up, Hoover Cardinals? Today we're going to interview Miss Easton and a couple of her students about the 28 Days of Change. Let's get into it. I'm Xavier Logan.
I'm Genevieve. I'm Donna.
And Vic.
And I'm going to ask the president and the people of her cabinet some questions about the fundraiser called 28 Days of Change. And the first question is, what is the event about?
The fundraiser is about just putting your change into this jar right here. And the people who raise the most money get a pizza party.
What class is currently in the lead?
The class that's in the lead is Miss Lonerger's 4th period.
And what time and what day will this event end?
It will end in May 9th.
Okay, thank you. And that is it.
My name is Orion, and we are here with
Miss Easton.
Miss Avalar.
Why did you guys organize this event?
We organized the 28 Days of Change for the class of 2028 as a fundraiser for our freshman class. We thought that it would be a fun event. We thought a little competition would be fun amongst our freshman class. And we also thought it'd be easy, considering that a lot of people have loose change sitting at home collecting dust.
How did you guys come up with the idea?
So we were thinking about our second fundraiser for the year. And like we said, we were thinking, hey, change is everywhere. People have change in a drawer. They can just bring it in and help fundraise for the freshman class.
Can anybody participate in fundraising? What are the benefits of fundraising?
Yes, anybody can participate. The jars are in freshman English classes, so you could bring your change to a freshman English class to help them raise enough to earn the prize, which is a pizza party. We also have a jar in the library that you could contribute to or in the main office.
Thank you.
As you can see, Ms. Avalor and another helpful student are helping allocate the change they acquired from the 28 Days of Change fundraiser. They collect the change every Friday morning, so make sure y'all go support for the class of 2028. What's up, Hoover Cardinals? So that concludes our interviews with the teachers and the cabinet members of 28 Days of Change. Like they said, make sure y'all go support for the class of 2028.
What's your name?
Julio.
Where do you usually find your news and information?
On TikTok, Telegram, or Twitter.
Since the proliferation of social media, teens increasingly rely on online platforms for news and information, especially social media sites like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Rather than visiting traditional news websites, they often encounter news through influencers or algorithm-driven feeds. While teens value convenience and accessibility, they are also aware of the risk of misinformation online. Many express skepticism about the accuracy of what they see and may double-check information with other sources. However, they don't usually search for news, and their searches are often shaped by entertainment and personal interests, rather than deliberate ones. Overall, teens are highly engaged with digital content but face challenges distinguishing credible news from false or biased information.
What's your name?
My name is Mr. Pareja.
Where do you usually find your news and information?
I usually find my information in the different sources. I watch sometimes the news. I listen to KPBS. I read the Wall Street Journal, online information, so I can have a general idea.
Do you often search for news and information online?
Yes, sir.
And do you think your sources are true?
Not always, but I trust them.
All right, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Chris.
Where do you usually find your news and information?
YouTube and Twitter.
Do you often search for news and information online?
Not really.
Do you think your sources are true?
Not fake.
What's your name?
Matthew.
Where do you usually find your news and information?
TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter.
Do you often search for news and information online?
No.
Do you think your sources are true?
Well, not really.
Reality Changers, or RC, is a program that helps students get prepared for college and life after high school. Some questions we will be asking are, what is Reality Changers about? Why did you join Reality Changers? And what do you do at Reality Changers?
All right, what's your name?
I'm Zoe.
Okay, thank you. Our first question is, what is Reality Changers about? So Reality Changers, it's after school, and basically they come, we do activities with them, whether it's learning about colleges or teaching them about public speaking, we do that kind of stuff, and we also serve dinner, and they get study time with the tutors.
Okay, thank you. Our third question is, why do you think it's important for people to join extracurriculars like Reality Changers?
So extracurriculars are super important when it comes to getting into college. It looks really good on your college application, your resume, but it also helps you become a better person and more equipped with skills to go into adulthood.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Layla.
Okay. Thank you. Our first question is, what do you mainly do here at Reality Changers?
At Reality Changers, I am a tutor, so I help with either biology or any other classes.
Okay. Our second question is, why did you decide to volunteer at Reality Changers?
I decided to volunteer at Reality Changers because as a fellow first-gen student, I know what it feels like to not have that support, and I wanted to be able to give them support.
Okay, thank you. And what is your favorite thing about Reality Changers?
Definitely the community that we have. We all build kind of close relationships and being able to kind of put their best foot forward for the students.
Okay, thank you. What's your name?
Janaya.
Melanie.
All right. Our first question is, why did you join Reality Changers?
I joined Reality Changers because I really needed help with my grades, and I was honestly just bored after school.
I joined Reality Changers because it opens college opportunities for you in the future.
All right. Our next question is, what do you guys do at Reality Changers?
I usually just do my study work or goof around at dinner.
They usually teach us a lesson in the beginning, and then we get dinner, and then we go to our study rooms, which we have tutors that can help us with work.
Our last question is, why do you think it's important for people to join Reality Changers?
I think it's important because they have good communities, and they have really good events where you get to meet people and explore job opportunities.
I think it's important because we do a thing called speech night, and it helps you with your speeches, and it helps you practice, and also it teaches you a lot about colleges and opportunities that you can have in the future.
Okay, thank you.
Applications are now open for Reality Changers, and you can now apply at the website at realitychangers.org. After that, go to Get Involved and go all the way down to Join Reality Changers. After that, select Apply Now. Once you are there, check all the information on the requirements.
Hey Hoover students, are you hungry? Well, every first and third Tuesday of the month, there is Food Pantry, where you can get plenty of healthy food that is completely free. Pantry is always located by the ASB/woodshop area. This week, what especially caught my eye was the orange bell peppers. Don't they look so juicy?
As teenagers, we don't worry a lot about tariffs, but with the new tariffs imposed by the president, a lot of things you love might be affected. A 10% universal tariff took effect on April 9th, including a 109% on China. There's still a continuous trade war between the US and China/Hong Kong, so tariffs are changing constantly, making it worse for the buyers. As in today, there is a 245% tariff on China, although there is a minimum exemption, which means all goods and orders under $800 will be exempt from tariffs. On May 2nd, this exemption ends for Hong Kong and China. We'd have to pay either 30% of an item's value or $25 per item, increasing to $50 after June 1st. So, how does this affect teenagers? Small packages that come from China or Hong Kong will be highly affected by these tariffs, making fast fashion not that cheap anymore. The fast fashion industry is popular among young people. This includes Shein and Temu. The prices of these two websites will be increasing on April 25th due to the new tariffs. Not only clothing items will be affected, but also electronics such as iPhones, which are produced in China. These tariffs take some time to settle in, so we might not see them right away, but we will in the long run. RIP Shein, you were loved by many.
Hey, aren't you a varsity cheerleader?
Yes, I am.
Can I interview you to see what's in your backpack?
Yes. Okay, first I have my essentials. So, like, my iPad and my charger. My folder for all my school subjects. You know, just my physics notebook. I have a plant in here to keep it fresh. Some beats for when I want to focus and listen to music. I have Materba Yerba Mate soda. I have Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I have caramel Starbucks Frappuccino because you can never have too many drinks and you can never be too thirsty. And then I have my perfume because you can't be smelling bad. And I have some sunscreen in here, not that I ever use it. And this for when I get super stressed. And yeah, and here's just my pencils, but that's pretty much it.
Hey, aren't you on the Hoover track team?
Yeah,
Can we see what's in your backpack?
for sure. So I'm gonna show you my math work. You saw it? A 4. I got a 4 of it. I'm very intelligent. Right here. My notebook, don't mind how he look, but I'm a good writer. That's for English. My computer. The most interesting thing I think is my PC4 controller. And we have to be eating our fruit, you know. Look at this, guayaba. I'm not. My track stuff. Water. I gotta stay hydrated. And what else? Oh, my other PS4 controller, because I gotta play with my friends. And some earbuds, you know. And that's it. And last but not least, my jersey.
Hey, Tyler, can we see what's in your backpack?
Yeah. So first, I got all my academic stuff, my Chromebook, my journal, my notebooks. Then I have my pen and my phone charger. Next, I have my hygiene essentials. I have my brush, my pedicure kit, and my chapsticks, because I hate when my lips are chapped. My last essentials, my food and my drink.
Hey seniors, graduation is just around the corner. Mark your calendars for May 29th. You'll be picking up your cap and gown around May 27th, so get ready to celebrate in style. Decorating your cap is your chance to show off your personality, your journey, or just have some fun. Need ideas or a how-to? Check out YouTube, Instagram, or Pinterest for tons of cap decorating, inspiration, and tutorials.
Hello, Cardinals. On today's Hungry Bird, we are at Insomnia Cookies. As you can tell by the name, it is a night-themed cookie shop and is located off of University and Graham Avenue. They have a vast variety of ice cream, such as Carmelionaire, cookies and creams, and cookie dough. Customer service is excellent, and they also have rewards. For those of you who would like to go and visit, I suggest downloading the app to potentially get some free cookies. Here we have the Dreamweaver ice cream. So we also had to get milk because it just makes it better, you know? We have 4 different cookies: the s'mores, triple chocolate, oatmeal cookie walnut, and salted caramel cookies. I would rate this experience a 9 out of 10. It is very delicious and way better than crumbled cookies. Though Insomnia Cookies, the only thing is that it is a little pricey.
The Water Conservation Garden located in El Cajon teaches people how to save water in fun and interesting ways. It has many different exhibits like a native plant garden, a vegetable garden, and displays. There's also a butterfly pavilion that's open in spring and summer. The garden focuses on water smart gardening for Southern California. Admissions is $11 for adults and $7 for kids. The garden is open on Tuesdays to Thursdays at 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Don't miss out on the annual Spring Gardens Butterfly Festival on May 3rd.